I guess the news there is that Donald Trump got Jerome Powell to wear a hard hat, but the real scoop is that Jerome Powell in real time failed to be humiliated by Donald Trump by putting on his glasses, reading the document Donald Trump pulled out of his pocket, and making a fool out of Donald Trump for getting his facts wrong about the cost of multiple buildings being renovated. Vaughn Hilliard, that seemed like a colossal failure. Where are they going next?
I mean, may I say, Nicole, the number of people that we have on camera with the current sitting president here in 2025 repudiating and pushing back against his commentary, it's a very small number. Volodymyr Zelensky, Mark Carney, and I think Jerome Powell. I'd have to spend a little bit more time coming up with a longer list if there is one. Jerome Powell, it was a question of whether the Fed chair was going to be here for this moment with the president coming over to take a look at the Federal Reserve headquarters, which is undergoing this major renovation. We should be clear, it's not with taxpayer money, it's with Fed Reserve resources to go through this renovation here. The president cannot fire the Fed chairman, but people within his White House are essentially laying the foundation to claim that there was fraud by Jerome Powell in this renovation, that they are over budget, and that is where you saw the dispute between the $2.5 billion construction cost versus now the $3.1 billion, and you see Jerome Powell saying, well, that was including a third building that we already finished 5 years ago, so that shouldn't be included. I asked Russ Vought last week, the OMB director, who has been on the front lines of arguing this supposed fraud, if he had any specific allegations to point to, and he said, well, that's what they're looking into. So it's another moment where this administration is alleging fraud or wrongdoing before actually having that evidence and looking after. That's quite a remarkable moment of television, I think, that we just saw.
I mean, such a debacle for Trump. He should have stuck with nanny, 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 I don't like you. I mean, that was ridiculous.